Give everybody a chance to get here. I don't know what happened. Geechie, if you're in here, go ahead and because I know how it feels to have a schedule and Periscope won't let you be great and it freezes up on you. So Geechie, if you're in here, go ahead and do your last few minutes because get your Periscope on, girl, if you're in here, Geechie. If not, went from Geechie to Geechie. What's up, y'all? This is Geechie Girl, and I want to thank Black BizScope for several things, for showing people that Black women can work together and that we are Black businesses making it happen for ourselves. So what I'm going to do is I'm just basically going to introduce myself. They gave me the timeline and everything else like that, and I got my clock set behind me to make sure I don't go over. But hey, how are you? I'm so excited, y'all. But anyway, my name is Erica Alcox, and I am known as Geechie Girl. I'm originally from Charleston, South Carolina, and I am a former public school educator. So with that being said, let's just be honest. Let me get my notes. I am the founder and president of Alcox Enterprises, LLC. Now, what does that mean to you? Absolutely nothing, but when I break it down, it's going to mean everything to you. Being an educator and getting into a small business, I just basically stepped out on faith. I'll just be real with you. I walked out of my classroom. It wasn't the kids, it was the administration. I went from being teacher of the year in Charlotte, North Carolina, to being, let's call it what it is, abused in another county. And I didn't like how they were treating the students, especially being a single mother. I can't expect my son's teacher to do their absolute best, and then I go to school and do whatever for somebody else's children. Not on my watch, and that's not how I get down. So when I saw that their integrity level left a lot to be desired, I said, you know what? Deuces. And I mean, literally, I said deuces and walked out. Now, I had already taught my classes. It was after everybody had done what they needed to do. And I said, Lord, I'm trusting you. And I stepped out on faith. So that's how Geechie Girl went from just being something I did on the side to something I did full time. So no, education is not glamorous, but it's necessary, and the way that I approach it is very unconventional and it's fun. So I am still an educator. It's just that I'm not within four walls. I mean, I'm in four walls right now, but I'm a mobile educator, okay? All right, so who do I serve? I serve youth, of course. I serve young adults, and I serve startups, and I serve parents. I really serve a lot of people. This is how. All right. As Alcox Enterprises, I own several entities within that. So the first thing is I'm in Charleston. Now, everybody that didn't know about Charleston found out about Charleston, unfortunately, because of the hate crime at the Emmanuel AME Church. And everybody has been flooding. But before that even took place, Charleston has been the #1 tourist destination for 4 years consecutively. Destination weddings, girlfriend getaways, and everything else like that. Thing is, the tourist dollar is not going into enough Black pockets. So your girl is here to change that. So if you know of anyone who is doing a destination wedding, interested in that, interested in any kind of travel, interested in learning about history, because I'm going to tell you, you look down your family tree, you're going to find somebody Geechie and Gurl, okay? I'm just letting you know. But anywho, contact me, all right? I am an event planner. I'm also a facilitator. And the thing about it is I pull education in because I work with some of the high schools, and there are students who are interested in being in the tourism, in hospitality, in event planning. And I give them hands-on experience. They help plan it, not me. I don't show up to work. Who does that? But anywho, that's one way. Another way is I do custom shirts. I hope this isn't backwards to you. But you love my hair? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Especially with natural hair, making statements and letting people know we are very comfortable within our skin. I do custom shirts as well. Now, the big thing, these two play hand in hand. I do something called the Charleston Crunch Company. And that is where you get into your pralines, you get into your sweets, you get into your baked goods. And I'm going to show you, first of all, I'm very proud of this. I am registered, certified, and verified by the South Carolina Department of Agriculture. So I'm not cooking out of my house. I'm going to an FDA-approved kitchen with all of that, okay? All of that. Now, with that being said, I'm able to use that as a teachable moment for our children who have that gift of being able to work with their hands. It's not just about learning how to bake cookies, but also how to flip that money, okay? If they can get money to purchase shoes and gadgets and everything else like that, then they can invest that money into their own business and flip it, okay? Yes, I do make custom shirts. I'm trying to read some of the comments and answer, but if I miss you, I'm going to show you how you can get in contact with me. Now, this right here, I don't have the actual product because that's inside my DHEC certified, FDA certified kitchen space that I lease. But this is the label from the Low Country Pretzels. I do something called Grown Folks Crunch, and y'all see the UPC code? Yeah, I did that. That is legitimate, okay? It's not something that I just made up. And then this right here is the certified SC. All of that is government issued, okay? And I also show students how to do that legitimately. We can't bootleg no more, people. We just can't. We just can't. So I show them how to start the way they want to finish, and that is on top, okay? So now, what does that have to do with the next thing? The crunch is something that you will find, and students are also going to be helping to produce that because they learn their math skills, their reading comprehension, and that's also how the Crunch Company was started, that I taught students with disabilities and I used a recipe to help them learn their math skills and their reading comprehension. So I told them, I said, hey, if the recipe don't come out right, then you know there's something that we need to go and backtrack. So that's the education part. Now, with this being said, I know a lot of people have subscription boxes, and it's a wonderful thing because it's a collective effort. My goodie box is Geechie Girl's Good Box, G-U-D, because it plays off of our dialect. And inside of that box is actually products that were created, produced, marketed by young entrepreneurs. Now, I'm 43 years old, so to me, young would be 20 and under, okay? For example, this is my son's natural soap. NYX Nice and Neat soap. This is going inside of the box, okay? And yes, he took his time and carved his N inside of the soap. I am so proud of him. If you follow me on Instagram, and I'll show you all my handles, it's the same handle, you'll see the pictures of him learning customer service, communication skills, all of that. All right? So this is going to be in the September box. Also here in Charleston, we have little black boys that just make me smile because they create these Charleston roses, okay? And they create these things on the spot sometimes for tourists. Now, I don't like the way that sometimes people shoo them off because they're not hurting anybody. So anytime I can help them, I do it. So these will be in every subscription box. I'm going to make sure that they understand, all right, make sure that you are giving yourself a name. And I'm showing them the ropes, but showing them results and not having to depend on just the tourists, but that it can go further than Charleston, okay? So these will be in every subscription box. Now, also, he was trying to get back here from Columbia, but I also have an artist. I got about 9 minutes. He is an artist that also teaches younger kids. And if you follow me tomorrow, me and him will have a little chit chat, but there will be art prints in there. But also things that they create. Jewelry will be in there. There's a phenomenal sister team. I think one is a senior in high school, another one is a freshman, but they're called Jada Blue. And they create this fantastic jewelry. They will be in the box, okay? So if you go to the website, let me turn this camera around, and I'm going to show you, because for the month, I'm not going to do it every month. I'm going to do September, and then I'm going to do November. That way we can make sure we're spending our dollars wisely for the holiday. Be very mindful of how you spend. I'm sorry, that's the educator side of me, teachable moment. But we got to be careful of who we spend our money with. Don't let the holidays get the best of you and then we, spend the money with people who have not done us right all year. So September is the first box. There's only going to be 50 of them. And then November, it'll be 100 to prepare for the holiday season, and that will be more students. And I will be doing broadcasts. Make sure you follow me here all over the place. Just follow me. Stalk me, baby. Stalk me. Just stalk me. But you will see me doing workshops with students in our local high schools and encouraging them with the entrepreneurship and having this as a tool to let them see this is not just a project. This is for you to be able to build your business now while you don't have all of the responsibilities of adults, okay? All right. So let me turn this camera around. And if you look here, if you go to geechiegurl.org, can y'all see that? And you will see, that's one of my favorite buttons, donate, because I don't get direct deposit and everything is just faith leaps, the faith of a mustard seed. But that's how I'm able to do all of this. I don't have a boss. I just pray, get up, and then do and hope that everything will go as it needs to go. Now, when you click here to enter, it will go to your Holy City Hostess. It's connected. All right. And here, if you go to the market, and yes, that's Tiny with that Geechie Girl bag. You see it. These are some of the several products that help me to continue to do all of the things that I'm talking about. But this is September. Now, there's only a limited amount. September is limited. All of it is limited. And we're just going to do this as a pilot program for September, November, and January. Now, what I'm going to do, let me turn this right back around because I got about 6 minutes. Now, the first 5 people who go ahead and pay for their subscription box for September, one of my Insta fam, my girl, Naturally Loopy, just had an experience with her daughter being fired and mistreated, locked out of McDonald's because they said her hair was too thick. Said that hair was too thick. For those people who have never followed me, today is your first day meeting me, let me know that when anybody does anything, especially, I promise I won't make you cry, but we have to let it be known. I do something called KNOTSTAR, KNOTSTAR. If you look up that hashtag KNOTSTAR, then you will see what we've been doing for the past 2 years. And what I do is I make sure I edify our girls and let them know you are beautiful the way that you are. With the way that your hair grows out of your head, you are beautiful. As an educator, I've seen children shut down for something that's not even attached to education. So with all of that being said, let me just put it to you like this. First 5 people, or should I say 4, because Naturally Loopy, this is coming to you. These are tote bags. Beautiful girls with a different kind of curl. This is going to my first 5 subscription boxes. We got to let people know we're comfortable. We're very comfortable and pleased with ourselves, okay? So please support. And Naturally Loopy, I got your back as best as I can. We got to let people know that we are always going to be showcasing the intelligence and the elegance of beautiful brown and black girls that have a different kind of curl. So I'm going to give you all homework, being that I am the educator. Your homework is stay connected. YouTube is Erica Alcox. I don't know why I didn't do Geechie Girl, but that's okay. Erica Alcox is all it's saying. Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest is at Geechie Girl TM. Facebook is /Geechie Girl. It's an actual fan page. Your other homework is to subscribe. If you want those bags, if you still want one of those bags and you don't happen to be one of the first 5, you can still go on that website and click contact, and you can go under custom order and just holler at your girl, okay? Holler at your girl. Now, we got a few more minutes. Does anybody have any questions for me? Anybody have any questions? I want to let y'all know that I am so appreciative of this. Pam, Adia, and I'm sorry I forgot her name, but the sisters, the sisters, I appreciate this so much because it's so hard for me to be able to get the attention to what I'm saying and be able to explain, because a lot of people think that I am all over the place, but once you talk to me and you see how I break it down, it all comes together. Y'all, I'm not all over the place. I promise you I'm not. Everything makes sense. I have parents and students who will tell you that we gets it in, okay? So, somebody got a block party. He almost made it. But anyway, I hope that you visit the website. I hope that you subscribe. I will call you Pam. I promise you we got a whole lot going on. Generation Yep is my youth program. Youth engaged and proactive. We don't wait for stuff to happen. We make stuff happen. So with that being said, I'm going to pass the scope, y'all. Pass the scope. Please make those PayPal alerts go off so we can continue to do what we need to do inside of the community. And if you see through those windows, there's a whole neighborhood of youth that are always, well, I shouldn't say always, that are usually overlooked. That's where my office space is, because we're going to make that difference. All right, so with that being said, we're going to pass the scope to Shamir at Be Positive HW, and I'm located in Charleston, South Carolina. If you can't purchase, I am going to ask you, please donate so that we can continue to do this. All right, peace and love, smooches and red rice. Love ya. Let me show you Shamir. Make sure you're following her because she is up next. To all my Geechies and Gurls. Yeah, baby. All right, smooches and red rice. Love y'all. And we're having technical difficulties. Periscope won't let me go. Let me turn this back around. Maybe it'll stop here. It's holding me hostage, y'all. Stop, Lord Jesus. Oh, Lord, he won't stop. For real. I mean, like, really, it won't let me stop. I'm up here tapping stop broadcast. Ciao. Oh, it must want me to sing.